Happy summer, Monson! Welcome to the July edition of What's New at your Monson Free Library. I am so excited for this summer. Obviously, we've got summer reading in full swing. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But the best news, and I've mentioned it before on my show, but guess who's Grand Marshal of the Summerfest Parade? That's right, your Monson Free Library. We are so excited. We are so honored. I want to thank the Monson Summerfest Committee for selecting us this year. I hope you all come out to the parade and wave to us. We have a great float. We have a contingent of about 30 people. We have a vintage car. We're hoping to make a big splash in the Summerfest Parade. So I want to thank a couple people that have worked very hard to make this happen. We have a parade committee, and we've all brought something to the table, great ideas and supplies and talent. But I really want to thank Peter Barnett. He brought his artistic flair and knowledge of construction to the parade committee. He is making our float. It is going to be fabulous. It's a replica of the library. You can't miss us. It is going to be great. So thank you very much, Peter, for all your hard work. I also want to thank BB Landscaping. They are wonderful. They donated the trailer for us, so we'll be pulling their trailer. They are also the business of the year. So thank you, BB Landscaping, and congratulations to you. You deserve it. And also, Squire Lumber, thank you so much. You donated the lumber for our float and to make this happen, so we really, really appreciate it. And of course, Roberts Printing, they made our banner. So thank you, everyone that has made this happen. We hope to see you at Summerfest. It is going to be great. We're very excited, if you can't tell. So, summer reading. We did have the summer reading kickoff, but it is never too late to register. You can come into the library anytime, well, as long as we're open. And we are, remember, we're open till 8 on Wednesdays now. But you can come in, you can register your child. I know Miss Sandy will tell you all about all the great things with summer reading. But we also have an adult component to summer reading as well. And I know you adults like bingo, so we have books and more bingo. It's kind of like we've done in the past. We want you to engage with your library. So come in, you have to pick up a bingo card. On the back is your challenge. There are 25 bingo squares, there are 25 challenges. You get a raffle ticket just for picking up a bingo card. Then for every square you complete, for every row, for every column, if you complete the whole thing, you get extra raffle tickets for some great prizes. Now, if you complete the whole thing, which would be very impressive, I might add, you get 5 extra on top of all the other tickets. You get 5 extra tickets for the prizes. So we urge you to come in, pick up a bingo card, and it's not only reading. Obviously, we do encourage that, and those are some of the challenges, but others are just to engage with your library. So take out a museum pass, or a cake pan, or a ukulele, or a lawn game, or some magazines. Download the Libby app to your device so you can download ebooks or e-audio. There are all sorts of ways to make this happen and for you to get tickets. So come on into your library and register for summer reading. It's a whole lot of fun. And for the adults, we do have a program coming up in July. The summer reading theme is Libraries Rock, which I love. So we're doing a drumming program on Thursday, July 19th from 6 to 7:30. It's the art of drumming with Tim Kaine. And you're going to learn a little bit and you're going to play a lot. So he'll be talking about drumming, the history of drumming, how it came about, just all sorts of information about drumming. And then, of course, you will get to play with the drums. And it should be a really fun, learning, interactive program. We do encourage you to register. So just go to our website, monsonlibrary.com, and click on Calendar of Events, and you can register there. So that's what we have going on for the adults in July. We're very excited about that. But for more summer fun, I'm saying excited a lot. July is a great month. I love the summer. We got some more museum passes for you. And I have to say, I've looked at a lot of other libraries, and not that there's any competition going on, but we have a lot of museum passes. With the new additions that I'm going to tell you about, we have 21 museum passes. Oh, museum and attraction passes. I want to correct that because it is not just museums. So the 4 new ones our Mystic Seaport Museum, which is awesome because we've had Mystic Aquarium for a while. So if you want to make a day of it or a weekend of it in Mystic, we have you covered. Tower Hill Botanic Garden, beautiful place, West Boylston. You love flowers, you just want to go for a gorgeous walk, that is the place to go. Hancock Shaker Village, another out in Pittsfield, a great place to take the family. And then we have coupons. We have 100 coupons to Franklin Park Zoo and Stone Zoo. We've had a lot of requests for Franklin Park Zoo. I hear it's a beautiful place. It is a little pricey, but they ran a special deal on these coupons, so we're trying it out to see if you really like it and you're going to use it. So if you like the Franklin Park Zoo, I encourage you to come in and use a coupon. Don't forget, we have 17 other passes. We have the Forest Park Zoo, something near and dear, right in our backyard. And I want to say a shout out to my friend Sarah, who just became executive director there. So that's pretty cool. But go visit her at the Forest Park Zoo. We have Mass State Parks. We have the Lowell Quilt Museum. We have the New England Air Museum, the Ecotarium. All sorts of art museums, Wadsworth, New Britain Museum of Art. Anyway, we have 21 museum passes, attraction passes. Come check us out. It's a great way to have discounted fun for the whole family. So we do have those for you. Come in, check out the museum passes. Check out, we have lawn games. I want to remind you because, you know, they don't go out a lot in the winter and you might forgot that we had them. But we have lawn games. We have bocce ball, croquet, beanbag toss. One other one, ladder ball. So for your family fun, for your picnics, come check out a lawn game. We have a lot going on at the library. We have a great display in our exhibit cases right in the lobby. Russ Brissett was nice enough to put a display up. Half of the case is China, Monson China, all sorts of dishes, beautiful historical dishes about Monson. And then he has a case with all his trucks, his antique toy trucks. I think it'll bring back a lot of memories for some people. I know it did for me. Maybe not the oldest ones, but some of those Matchbox ones, they certainly did. So come on in, check that out. It's a really fun display. And we hope to see you at the library in July. We have a lot going on. I hope you have a great summer, Monson.
Hi, I'm Sandy Courtney. I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Monson Free Library, and I'm here to talk about the summer reading program for kids at the library. This year's theme is so cool. This year's theme is Libraries Rock. And, well, you know, we're librarians, so we like a good play on words. So that means that we are going to have fun programs that both rock, as in rock and roll, and also that celebrate the history of rock, i.e. granite, in Monson. But I'll get to that in a minute. First, before I start talking about programming, I want to talk about the summer reading challenges we have for kids at the library this year. Kids can sign up for summer reading from the age littlest library fans, months old, all the way up to age 18. We break them into 3 different age groups, and each age group has their own challenge. So for my littlest library fans, for kiddos from birth through age 3, when they sign up, they will get their Libraries Rock bag. And in their bag, you will find, a rubber ducky, because rubber duckies rock. And you will find this cool sheet that says Libraries Rock. And on the back has all kinds of fun activities and early literacy things that you can do with your little one. Now, I know that you play with your kid all the time, and if you're a library regular, you read to your kid all the time too. But we've all been there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon where you have run out of ideas. So maybe you'll find something new and fun to do on here with your little one. Whatever you choose to do, what you're going to do is just mark off those dots, and you are going to turn in that sheet at the library by August 1st. And in exchange, you will receive a free book for your child. So pick something fun to do with the kiddos this year. Or this summer, and make sure you turn that in by August 1st. Everybody who signs up will get a little raffle ticket in their bag, and you're going to put the child's name, your phone number, and how old they are, and there are weekly drawings for every age group. And for my little kids, they get either little toys or books, because we want to help you build your child's library, right? Now, my kiddos who are ages 4 to 11, they also will get the cool Libraries Rock bag. In their bag, they will find, not a rubber ducky, hang on, it's in there. Oh, here we go. You ready? Either a cool little mustache whistle like that, or some of them have flutes, parents, cross your fingers, right? That they will get a folder that also says Libraries Rock. Inside that folder, there will be a sheet that has a list of programs, things that are happening, and you'll see that there's also the dots all along here. There'll be stickers in that bag, and they are going to mark off a dot for either each half hour that they read, either with you or on their own, or every book that they finished. So my kiddos who are in 4th grade who are reading 150-page books will be able to mark off a half an hour of reading time, as opposed to having to try to read 10 books this summer. Although if you do read 10 books, I'll be really proud of you. And for my grown-ups who are still reading to their 4 or 5-year-olds, every time you finish one of those books, you'll be able to mark off a sticker or use a half an hour. In that folder, whoop, I'm back. You'll notice that when you open that up, at the bottom, there's a spot where you can keep notes. So if you want to keep track of what you're reading and so on, you can do that. And that'll help you keep track. So you're going to turn that in. Again, by August 1st, you're going to bring that in, turn it in at the library, and each kiddo will receive a ticket to a pool party with ice cream that's happening at Quarry Hill on Thursday, August 2nd. Now, we're going to have 2 shifts for swimming, and each child will have on their ticket what time they're going to turn up to swim. Everybody's going to have ice cream in the middle together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a big party to recognize all their fun reading this summer. Now, my teenagers, you also are going to get a Libraries Rock bag, but you're going to have something a little different this year. You're going to have a bucket list. You know how a bucket list works? You pick the things that you want to do, and you get them done. And for everything that you check off on your summer reading bucket list, you're going to get a raffle ticket. And you're going to turn that list in, your bucket list in by August 1st. You will get a raffle ticket for each item that you check off on the bucket list. So the more you do, the more chances you have to win. There will be 3 prizes and 1 grand prize. So we have some gift cards, we have tickets to the Big E. Our grand prize this year is actually a pocket drone. So a drone that actually fits in your pocket, but is fully functional, remote control, can take pictures from the air, the whole bit. So it's a pretty cool prize. We're pretty excited about that one. Of course, again, everybody from birth to 18, when you sign up, you get 1 raffle ticket for those weekly drawings, and there's fun stuff, 2 drawings for, or 2 prizes for each age group all summer long. So all ages can sign up. Our kickoff party, of course, was on June 22nd, but you can sign up anytime through the month of July, as long as everything's turned in by August 1st. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing for programs to celebrate this Libraries Rock theme, shall we? Of course, I do want to remind you that our Bounce and Rhyme Baby Time for our littlest library fans does happen during the summer, all the way through July. On Friday mornings at 10:30, we meet in the DeSantis room. Because of that Libraries Rock theme, we'll be doing a lot of music this summer, so be ready to add some other instruments to our usual shakers and scarves. So babies are welcome on Friday mornings. Now, for our preschool story time that happens during the year, we do it a little bit differently during the summer. We still have story time on Wednesday mornings, but we take it on the go. This year, we'll be visiting some of our favorites again. We'll be going to the fire department, we'll be going to the police department, and of course, we'll be visiting the school for our last story time on the go. That one's on August 1st at Quarry Hill Community School, and Superintendent Clark reads to us. It's a nice way to transition for my kiddos going to school. But we've also added something new and different. This year we have the kids from Tantascwa are going to be coming to read stories to us on July 25th. Our story time on the go will actually be at Flint Park. And the kids at Tantascwa are participating in a project to reintroduce the American chestnut tree to the top of Mount Ella, which is, who knew what that mountain at Flint Park is called. So we're going to be doing stories there. We're going to be reading about trees, and then there'll be an optional hike for families who would like to hike to the top of Mount Ella and see where they're working on this American chestnut tree project. I am going to encourage folks, I'm going to talk about several hikes that we're taking this summer. And I just want to take this opportunity to remind you, you already know this because you live in New England, but if we're going to be taking a hike, I would encourage you to have the kids wear long pants, maybe even long sleeves. I know that's a drag during the summer, but we do want you to take steps to protect yourself against ticks because nature happens. And of course, always do a tick check when you get home. So that's my PSA. I promised Leslie Duffy, who's actually doing one of our walks with us, I promised her that I would remember to mention the tick check. So there we go. That one was for you, Leslie. So when is that hike with Leslie? That is on July 10th. That's a Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're actually going to be meeting at that new historic trail by Quarry Hill School that goes up to the old quarry. This hike is going to be for elementary age and up. Recommending it for families with slightly bigger kids because, well, we're going to be hiking around the quarry, so it's not really toddler friendly. We will be reading some stories, and then Leslie is going to lead us on a hike up through that old quarry area, and we'll learn a bit about the history of Monson granite. Maybe one of your quests this summer will be to then go around town and point out to your kiddos like some of the buildings in Monson that are made of Monson granite. So, because Monson rocks. Get it? Libraries rock, Monson rocks. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I like a bad pun. So, yeah. So you'll want to join us. That Flint Park hike is on July 10th. That's a Tuesday afternoon from 4 to 5 o'clock or so. One of the things we did this year is we've incorporated a lot of our family programs to be later in the afternoon, more around 4 or so, because we know a lot of families are working and a lot of kids also are involved in camps and stuff during the day. And last year I heard a lot of feedback that kids wanted to participate, but they were signed up for something else during the day. So we hope this works out well for your schedule. Another program we're doing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon would be on July 19th. I'm very excited about this. We're welcoming professional drummer Tim Kane to come to the library and do a program called Drumming in Prose. He's going to talk about like the history of drumming. He's going to bring more than 24 drums. So kids are actually going to get to play with the drum, learn some basic drumming rhythms. He's got some rock and roll soundtracks. He's going to teach them some riffs. It's going to be a lot of fun. And he even lets parents play too if we have enough drums. Now, registration is suggested but not required. It just gives us an idea of how many folks to expect. We can't have more than 60 people in the room, but I think it'll work out all right. We hope to see you for that. That is again on July 19th with Tim Kane, Drumming in Prose, for families, elementary age kids, but really families are welcome. For my grown-ups, this is just a side note, but he is doing a history of drumming class the same day in the evening for adults, so you're going to definitely want to check that out. For more information, I know that I've got a lot to say. I always do, but for more information, or if you're wondering, oh gosh, what day did she say that happens? All this information is on our website at monsonlibrary.com. If you go under calendar of events, there are programs for kids and program for adults, and it's all listed right there, okay? So another fun thing we're doing in the evening for families, I'm doing a family fortnight. Not Fortnite the game, not the video game. No, we are going to actually make blanket forts in the library, and we invite you to come with the family. Bring a pillow, bring a blanket. The kids can come in their PJs if they want. And we are going to have some quiet time and read among the stacks, because who doesn't love a blanket fort? I saw this library in Seattle did this, and I just absolutely love the idea. So we're going to put out some snacks, and we invite you to come enjoy some quiet time with the family. That's on Thursday, July 26th. There is no Lego time in July and August. We'll be starting that back up in the fall. But I think that kind of covers what we have going on for our elementary age kids. And again, the story time on the go during the summer is appropriate for kids up to about age 8. So feel free to bring your elementary age kids along. There's a lot of friends that I saw when I was at Quarry Hill talking about summer reading that I don't get to see anymore at story time because they're in school all year. So I hope I'll get to see them at some of our story times on the go or at some of the programs this summer. And last but not least, of course, my teens. So the kiddos from ages 12 to 18, we've had some fun stuff for you all this summer. Of course, you've already had the ukulele lesson with Julie Stepanek. I'd like to very much thank the Friends of the Monson Free Library to help fund that program and the other programs that we've had going on this summer. On July 5th, we have the babysitting course. I believe that that is full right now with a wait list, but we are very excited to be able to offer that to kids ages 12 and up to learn CPR, basic first aid, ages and stages. So my friends who are listening with young children, there's a whole new crop of trained babysitters coming your way. And last but not least, on July 31st, we're going to round out our summer programming for teens with the Wicked Good Henna people. Wicked Good Henna artist Alyssa is coming on Tuesday, July 31st, and she'll be at the library between 2 and 4. You can drop in anytime to get your very own henna tattoo. You can come and pick from one of her designs, or you can spend some time designing your own. The program is completely free to kiddos, again, ages 12 and up. So we hope to see you soon. I'd like to thank the folks who helped make the summer reading program happen. That includes, of course, the Friends of the Monson Free Library, who do fundraising all year to sponsor both this program and others like it. We are very grateful for their generosity. I'd like to thank the Boston Bruins. I'd like to thank the Massachusetts Library Systems, and of course the Massachusetts Board of Library Commissioners, who help put together the summer reading themes and materials every year. We are very grateful for all of their assistance and support, and hope to see you at the library soon. Massachusetts Sugar Monster. Of course, I want to start off with the Friends of the the who?
The Sugar Monster.
The Sugar Monsters. Okay.